From early this morning, the media laid siege to Stormont Castle to get the first public glimpse of the First Minister returning to work. Just before 1 o'clock, he arrived to continue discussions with Sinn Féin on the devolution of policing and justice. During yesterday's dramatic interview, Peter Robinson described how his wife Iris had had an affair and then, racked with guilt, tried to kill herself. For him today, politically at least, it was business as usual, but how long can that last?
I don't think it's politically damaging to Peter at all. I mean, you heard in great detail how Peter has been dealing with this matter over this past 10 months. I don't think anybody, and certainly none of his colleagues, were aware of what was actually going on in his private life. So I think he has demonstrated how he can deal with the political and yet have such turmoil in his private life. I think it was very difficult for members to watch the pain that our leader was going through last night, but we have very clear and unequivocal support for Peter as our political leader, because no one in Northern Ireland has the vision for this country that Peter Robinson has, and we stand by him foursquare.
Is there any hint at all, anyone saying within the party, look Peter, you should maybe think about leaving, you should think about concentrating on the family problems and leave the politics for others?
Certainly that's not the mood of the party at the moment. I think the Deputy Leader Nigel Dodds last night really captured the mood of the party when he spoke for the party, and I think everybody should listen to what Nigel said last night and to very much take it on board.
The SDLP leader says that at a human level one has to have sympathy for the Robinsons, but insists political progress must continue.
Obviously, we know from what Peter Robinson has said yesterday, that there are probably more things to come. We know that there is some other TV programme being worked on and other questions out there in the media, and we'll have to see where those questions go. But in the meantime, we shouldn't use the fact that those questions might be pending as an excuse for us not to get on with the important business of politics that we need to be doing, which is making our institutions work.
The DUP and Sinn Féin are continuing to hold political discussions at Stormont. So far, Republicans have made no public comment on the Robinson affair, and the Ulster Unionists have chosen to stay silent. This evening, Stormont is shrouded in mist. There are many here still wondering just when the fog will eventually clear on yesterday's dramatic revelations surrounding the family of the First Minister. Niall Donnelly, UTV Live at Parliament Buildings.